Hi everyone, how are you? Just thought you'd be really interested to know that yesterday I embarked on a 4-week keto-friendly diet. Now I have done this before and I was first introduced to it about 4 years ago at a health retreat up here in the Noosa hinterland, and I love the whole thing about keto. I love the fact it's low carb, high in fat, natural good healthy fats, and also proteins. I love the ingredients that you can eat on it and what you can do with them. So with a keto-friendly diet and regular exercise regime, in fact I was with my PT this morning, thankfully she lives just across the road here, I plan to lose 5 kilos in the next 4 weeks. So I was 71.2 kilos on my scales this morning, and by the 17th of March, which is when I've got to take off to the Gourmand Summit World Summit Awards in Paris, I plan to be 66 kilos. So 5.2 kilos in the next 4 weeks, but it's really about what you eat. And on the keto diet, as I said before, low carb, high fat, high protein. So, you're looking to include a good portion of protein, which our PT said this morning most Australian women are deficient in anyway, in every single meal. So on that note, today I'm actually making a beautiful baked ricotta. And I know I'm in my gym gear, and I know I don't have any makeup on, and I know I probably don't present the best, but this is such a good recipe. I just thought, oh, to hell with it. I'm going to share it with you anyway. So hi, everybody joining us. So what I've done into a bowl, I've just preheated my oven to 180 degrees fan force. Into my bowl, I've got 450 grams of ricotta, just beautiful, fresh, creamy ricotta, okay? So into that, I am going to add 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. Now, the thing with the keto diet, you're limiting your carbohydrate intake. So essentially, you want no more than 20 grams of carbs a day across all you eat and drink. So with cheese and dairy products, mostly, you're getting a good natural fat, not carbs. So that's what we've got here with our ricotta and our Parmesan. To that, I'm going to add 2 beautiful protein-dense eggs. For every egg you crack into a meal, you add 6 grams of protein. Now, for the average Australian woman like moi, the daily recommended intake of eggs or of protein is 46 grams. So 2 eggs straight away, you're getting nearly a quarter of your daily recommended intake. So I'm going to then season with cracked pepper, and I'm going to do a little bit of salt in this one as well. I've got some beautiful pink Himalayan salt, a little bit of salt here, and then loads and loads of lovely fresh herbs. So this is a baked ricotta pie/dip, and it is creamy, and it is indulgent, and it is low carb, high fat, and perfect if you are on a keto diet. And listen, shout out to me. We'd love to hear who here has ever embarked on a keto diet. Was it successful for you? What ingredients did you embrace? What did you love? What recipes did you like? But this one, I'm just actually serving today with some pickled onions, and I'll show you how to make them in a second, and also just a beautiful fresh garden salad, and I'll give you a little squeeze of that too. So I'm just using thyme and rosemary today, and as you can see, I'm not even cutting them, I'm just breaking them up. But why these two? Because they are growing plentifully in our herb garden here that we planted at the office several months ago. So for those of you just joining us, I'm doing a baked ricotta, a keto-friendly baked ricotta dip. So ricotta, 450 grams, 1 cup of grated Parmesan, 2 eggs, salt and pepper, and herbs, fresh herbs. So I'm just going to mix these together. Now you can whisk it, but I'm just got a spoon. I'm just going to cut through it. So just stir to combine really well. So I've got loads of herbs in there for a beautiful flavor. You can see the egg going through. So hello to everyone as well. Yes, will it be a cookbook? What I'm going to do over the next month with all that I make, I'm going to check in each week and let you know how my weight loss is going. Remember, I'm going from 71.2 down to 66 kilos in 4 weeks, and I am doing it all through a keto diet. So a low carb, high fat, high protein diet, and a good, healthy, regulated diet regime. So today's lunch, it's all mixed up, my 4 ingredients. I have got a beautiful little baking dish that I actually did lightly spray with some coconut oil. You could use some olive oil as well, or line it with some baking paper. I just ran out of baking paper in our kitchen today, so I must pop that on the shopping list. So my mixture is going into my baking dish. And what I will do, I'll just pop that over there out of the way, I will actually post a picky of this a little later on, because what I've got to do, I've got to put it in my oven, so 180 degree oven, and I've got to bake this for around about 25 to 30 minutes, or until puffed and golden brown. And then I'll show you in one sec what I'm going to actually serve it with. So I'm just going to do that. I'm actually just going to, as well, a little bit more herb, season the top, a little bit more pepper. A little salt and pepper crust always looks really pretty when you take it out. There we go. I've got a couple, a few more lovely little strands of thyme and a little bit more of my rosemary. Every time, remember, you garnish with green, you add vitamins and minerals. So fab. Oh, and the smell, oh my gosh, those leaves as they're coming off the stalk is just so fresh and lovely. And that is going into my oven. And I will post a little picky of that. So in my oven, there we go, 180 degrees, set the timer 25 minutes. Now what I'm going to just show you as well, I am loving at the moment pickling everything. So I just took one really large red onion and I finely sliced it and just put it into a mason jar like so. Now to pickle this, and why do we like pickled onions? They add flavour. They're beautiful on your eggs of a morning. They're fantastic topped on your salad at lunch or your steak at dinner. They add flavour. So they're also, you know, it ferments, and fermentation, sauerkrauts, anything pickled has got really good bacteria for your gut flora. So it also helps too, you know, when you're dieting, to get that good gut flora going and getting the food and everything moving through you really well. So into my mason jar with my finely chopped red onion. You don't have a large one, 2 small ones. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of peppercorns and 2 teaspoons of finely ground sea salt. So peppercorns and sea salt, and then over the top I am doing 1 cup of apple cider vinegar. And that, I just put a lid on that, give it a little shake, and you let it sit. So that's going to take at least, you know, 24 to 48 hours, and you'll see it'll just reduce down, and then you actually lift it up and you've got this just really beautiful pickled onion that you can use to add flavour to your breakfast, your lunch and your dinner. So really good for your gut health and when you're trying to lose a little bit of weight as well. My baked ricotta, I've got some homemade keto-friendly crackers that we made yesterday and posted on our Instagram page, which went off. So it's mozzarella, cream cheese and almond flour. That's really it. Mix it all together, add an egg, roll it out, cut it into squares and bake it. So that's our little crackers today. Also keto-friendly, so high in fat, low in carbs. And my garden salad. So you can see here, I just had some beautiful spinach. I had some capsicum, some olives, some marinated olives. I upended the beautiful flavorful oil that the olives sit in to dress my salad today. I had some stuffed capsicum. So literally, whatever you have got in your fridge, make your salad. I just went out to my garden as well. And even though it's hot, I've been personally like hand watering my nasturtiums and my geraniums. So I just picked a couple of those to add a little bit of colour to my salad as well. So there you go, beautiful people. A really simple, easy lunch that I made with just, you know, a few ingredients. The thing though, when I diet, and I don't do it all the time. I mean, you see my posts, you see the things that I make. I try and eat as much as I can, a really healthy, balanced diet. A little bit of naughty, you know, every now and then it's just good for the soul. However, I'm on a real mission and I'm committed and I want to drop 5 kilos, but yet I still want to, I don't want to fast, I don't want to do shakes. I want to do it eating really good food that nourishes me and allows me to sustain the level at which I lead my busy lifestyle at. So I want to share that with you. I'm going to go live at least twice every week with my favorite keto find, and also do a weigh-in every Monday morning and just let you know how I go. In amongst this, I'm really trying to up my water intake as well. I find when you're losing weight, increasing your water, you know, helps significantly. So a little bit of water when you wake up to kickstart everything, cleanse everything. A glass of water, they say 30 minutes before you eat. You know, lunch and dinner will also help with, you know, digestion and metabolism. So little tips like that. I'm going to record, see how they all go, and eventually put the best of the best that we find over the next month into a little keto 4-ingredient, keto-friendly ebook for you all. So it'll be sub $10. It'll be downloadable and in your inbox in no time at all. But hey, hope you all, you know, yeah, I hope you've all, I don't know if any of you have ever done a keto diet before. Julianne Gosney from Bowen. Oh my gosh, how are you going up there, Jules? Susie Warby, hello to you as well. Kerry Parkin, can't wait to follow your Leto journey. I think you mean keto, but I'm like that. My fast fingers, everything gets muddled. I'll let you know, Kerry, how I go. I have done it before. I was introduced to a keto diet about 4 or 5 years ago when I first went to a health retreat up here in Noosa. Loved it, absolutely loved it. And I think that's what you've got to do as well when you are committed to losing some weight. You've got to find a diet that suits you, that includes ingredients that you can make recipes from that you love. And I just find personally the keto diet or a keto-friendly diet is what really sings to my soul. So anyway, watch this space, beautiful people. Annalise Donovan, interested also to hear about your keto journey. All right, Annalise, 71.2 kilos down to 66, and we've got 1 month. So I will check in. You'll be able to follow it. Yeah, no problem at all. Janie Sino, all the way down in Melbourne. Hello to you. Sarah Bujaya, yay, I've just started a keto journey too. And I'm hunting, I'd say, for recipes. So perfect timing. Sarah, follow our Instagram feed as well, 4 ingredients. You know, I posted an absolute cracker, keto-friendly cracker recipe yesterday. It is, oh my gosh, so good. So yeah, Jan Macy, I love your pink outfit. Oh, Jan, mama 3 boys. Pink makes everything prettier, doesn't it? So hello from the Lockyer Valley, Judy Lynn. That's fantastic. Lorna Forster, hi Kim, you look lovely in pink. Oh, isn't that also lovely? Girls, I just come from the PT this morning, which is just across the road, and I said I don't have time to go home and get changed, but you know, it's all about a bit of a balance, isn't it? The food intake, 80% of the success or failure of a weight loss journey, and you know, 20% exercise as well. So I'm not going to go hardcore, but I am committed, and I will share my failures and my successes with you all. So whenever you see me hopping on live over the next 4 weeks, you know, I'll be able to give you an update on how it's all going and the keto-friendly recipes I have found that I have really loved as well. So 2 books as well. Yes, any keto books at the moment that have quite a few keto-friendly recipes in them. 4 ingredients cooked for a cure. So if you're like me and just bought a big tub, a kilo tub of ricotta, and only used half of it in this beautiful baked ricotta dip, turn to, and for those of you that have 4 ingredients cooked for a cure, turn to page 100, because in that there is a really lovely herb ricotta pie. And that's 100% keto friendly, very, very low carb and high in good, healthy, heart healthy fat. So, you know, yeah, just be careful with what you serve with all of this. So my baked ricotta pie I'm serving with, or my baked ricotta dip, a beautiful garden fresh salad, literally the herbs and flowers that you see on it picked from our garden 5 minutes ago, and also some beautiful little crackers that I made yesterday, keto-friendly crackers that if you pop on over to our Instagram post, you'll see. And although these ones won't be ready. I just showed everyone as well how to pickle onions. Just thinly slice some onions, peppercorns, salt, and apple cider vinegar. So, I will post images of all of these over the next couple of days so you get a gist of what they look like once they are done. But very soon I'll post a beautiful picky of that pie or that dip that's in the oven as I speak. It actually is starting to smell really nice, but that's the power of fresh herbs. Add fresh herbs to as much as you can. So, all right, my beautiful people, keto peanut butter cookies are yum. Simone Thomas, keto peanut butter cookies. So what are you putting in them? An egg, peanut butter, and maybe some almond flour. Would love to hear how you make them or what you do with them. Chloe Mortimer, this looks yummy. It is. James, I had to give up bread about 18 months and haven't started again. I've lost about 12 kilos. Isn't that amazing? Cutting the carbs has such a significant benefit. Now, if only, ladies, we could invent a carb-free wine. But you know what? I do think I am helping a friend of mine who is giving up alcohol for 3 days in February this year. The 29th, the 30th, and the 31st of Feb was his post this morning. So yes, we got a little bit of a chuckle out of that one. So anyway, Pauline Allen, I love a keto fathead pizza. What the? Is that what, made with a cauliflower or something? Pauline, let me know how you do that. So Jan Macy, my son lives in Paris. Oh, bon chéri. So I've actually been invited to the Gourmand World Summit to speak at in Paris at the UNESCO headquarters 2021-22 of March. And I just went, I cannot lumber this size 12 body to Paris, fashion capital of the world. No. So that's what, but sometimes it's really good to have that, that future goal and that aim, to really spark or to motivate you to do something. And that's what the invitation to the Gourmand World Summit did for me. So Joey Morgan, go you beautiful lady. Well, I'll be going all right, love. Don't worry about that. So we've just got to, fingers crossed, I've just got to stay strong. So anyway, look forward to hearing all from you. Please, on this post, share whatever keto things have worked for you. Sarah, who just mentioned those beautiful keto peanut butter cookies, and also what brand of peanut butter have you found the most keto friendly? These are all the little tips and tricks I would love to include in my ebook. So no one's smarter than busy people, of which most of you probably are. So anyway, my loves, I better go. I've got 20 more minutes on my pie. So go set the timer so I don't forget about it. But anyway, 1 month, 5.2 kilos on a keto-friendly diet. Started yesterday. See you soon. I'll let you know how I'm going.